sunset and see what you might see.
Thank you very much, thank you. That song, just to let you know, is called Miracle Drug by U2. And there's a line in the song, and actually when I suggested to the crew, to the guys, why don't we ask people for a song? It was the song that sprang to mind for me straight away to connect me and my story, my daughter. Blanid attended a U2 concert in 2005, for which her dad, a lifelong fan, bought the tickets for himself and myself. I mean, every concert there's been since I met John, I've had birthday presents, anniversary presents, Christmas presents, U2 tickets, and he bought the tickets actually before she was diagnosed. He wanted to auction the tickets for the cancer ward where she was treated in Crumlin, where Michael has come from. And it turned out that The Edge, one of the band members, actually had put on a special lounge for the kids from St. John's, and Blanid was asked would she like to go, and she did. And that song was on that tour, and there's a line in the song, the science and the human heart, there are no limits. And I guess it draws it all together again. You know, as James said, he might be missing a limb, but there's no limits to what he's achieved, what we can achieve. I think today has been inspirational for me personally, as a trustee, as a mum, as Blanid's mum. This event every year, and I have come to every single conference, and I've been privileged to be a trustee, I think, for 6 of the 7. For me, it's a day where I am inspired. And for me, I go back, and you know, there's a lot of work involved at times, and there's a lot of travel for me. But meeting you guys every year and looking back on what we've achieved really inspires me and inspires all of us involved in BCRT to keep going. We've heard so much today about bones. Question for the medical professionals: how many bones in the human body? Sorry, I'm waiting, there's a bit of confusion. Are we uncertain? Craig? But there's a lot, there's a couple of hundred. So Craig, there's vaguely, very worrying there, not too sure. Each bone plays a vital part. Our body, the body of BCRT, comprises of England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales. These 2 islands, really not very big places. And each bone within our body, the body of our charity, is represented by everyone here today. Everyone who isn't here today for whatever reason, but still has taken part in any event, big or small, anywhere in these islands. Everyone who's contributed in any way. And all of those that inspire us, like Blanid. Something that you might not have been aware of: everyone who's involved with BCRT has 3 extra bones. The first of these bones is known as the backbone. It's not to be confused with the spine. And what the backbone does is it provides courage, perseverance and strength, 3 essential qualities to deal with a primary bone cancer diagnosis. The second bone is known as the funny bone. This is also equally vital, and this provides you with your sense of humour, the means to laugh, love and enjoy your life. And the final, and some would consider the most important of these 3 extra bones, is the wishbone. What the wishbone does is it permits us to dream. And to dream is to hope and to believe in your dreams. I think primary bone cancer is a bit of a bully. It's a bit of a nasty one. And at times it obscures some of the things we have and some of the the journey that we have achieved. And it makes it very hard for us to be positive at times. We in BCRT may not have all the answers. We may not have the cure yet. And we may not have arrived at the point that we'd hoped we'd be. But we have come so far in 7 years. We have our goal firmly set in our sights, and we have each other. You're not alone, and neither am I. I'd like to thank you all for being part of our skeleton, for joining us here today and sharing your stories and being interested in the future outcome of patients with primary bone cancer. Thank you very much. Now, what I'm going to do is invite Sarah and Laura up here to announce the prize for the best picture. I hope it's not Joe Dooley.